Frustrating for sure for our guys. It's a tough stretch of the season, but we got to work our way through it. We've lost some games here at home. Thought we had a really nice home crowd today. Student turnout was really good. There was some energy in the building, and didn't think that we still competed on the defensive end up to a standard that we need to win in this league. Our guys are playing hard, but still some of the discipline areas, whether it's scout discipline, allowing guys to kind of get to their sweet spot, or going for shot fakes or fouling in the first half. Some of those things we still have to clean up, and we have to be much better. Offensively, at times when we were able to share it and move it, things look good, and we were able to get a decent flow. But still, we get the double bonus early in the second half, and then we settled for some difficult threes when I think we should have probably gotten downhill and touched the paint. So when we watch the film, we'll continue to try to make those corrections. So. Believe in these guys, and we got a long road ahead. So the season is short. Most important part's coming up, and we just got to figure it out.
Questions for Bryson or Isaac?
Bryson, Drexel scored 17 points off turnovers. How critical was that as far as their ability to jumpstart the offense?
I feel like that was very critical. We struggle a little bit in transition defense. So forcing turnovers and getting out in transition, it's kind of something that we need to work on. So, I don't really have anything else to say about that.
Isaac, what do you think you guys have to do to kind of get over the hump? You got a lot of close games that come down to just a few possessions.
Yeah, I think, like you said, taking care of the ball, getting a good shot every time down the floor. Like we're very capable of getting whatever shot we want every time down the floor. And then on the other end, finishing possessions, forcing teams to take bad shots. I think today there was no pressure on the ball, and they just got to swing the ball wherever they wanted. They got open shots in times that we needed to get big stops. So I think that's the biggest thing. It's just collectively playing defense, getting stops, and then coming down and executing our offense.
Isaac, I know this is your high-scoring game this year. What in particular was working for you? Was it attacking the basket, three-ball falling down?
Yeah, I think it started early, like just getting the free throw line, playing with a little bit of patience. Saw a few free throws go in, and then got some open looks from three, and then from there it was just keep on attacking. I think that was something that I don't do enough, but I think it's something that I can do. So I think today I just got to the rim more, and that made it a little bit easier to get open threes.
Bryson, what does the team do at this point just to kind of avoid becoming frustrated overall with kind of a rough few weeks here?
I'd just say next game mentality. We have a game coming up on, Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
So, next game mentality, come out with more urgency from the jump. I feel like that's something that we needed to work on in these past few games, coming out, being more urgent. We're down 2 games right now, so, we got to kind of come into the game thinking that we're down with a little bit of a chip on our shoulder.
Does it seem like you guys have been kind of getting some holes sometimes early today? It wasn't a huge hole, but you never really totally dug out of it.
I feel like that's something that we struggled with most definitely. The urgency at the beginning of the games, you can see that we kind of go into halftime always down around 6, 8, 11. So, urgency and togetherness is something that we definitely need to work on in the first half. Because I feel like in the second half we kind of wake up and pick it up, which, we need that in the first half.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Take our water, too. Take your water.
Questions for Coach Taylor?
Drexel defense was particularly effective. They had 26 points on defense. What did they particularly do well as far as getting good shots?
Yeah, I think it was just, their team played well. The guys came off the bench. Garfield Turner was able to score in the post, gets a double-double off the bench. He's like a starter for them. He's been in their program for multiple years. So, you treat him like a starter. He just comes off the bench right now. Obviously, their starting big only played 5 minutes. So, Turner's basically a starter. They've got good depth. And, they moved the ball side to side. They were able to get into the post and broke our defense down, and were able to be patient and methodical and kind of wait for us to make a mistake. Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything kind of gets magnified. How do you kind of, get over that to the next step? Because it seems like that's what it's come down to a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right, Bob. Again, when you look at it, like all these games are close, right? They're coming down to 1 or 2 possessions. So again, it's just, can we be cleaner? Can we be sharper in our execution? Can we finish possessions late game? But again, you certainly, you'd rather be in front. Like Hampton, we at least were playing from in front, and okay, we had some opportunities that we didn't, convert down the stretch, but you don't always want to be digging yourself out of a hole. And for this one, we were kind of always chasing. We never really got the lead. We never played from in front, which was just unfortunate because I thought if we had the lead with the home crowd, I thought we could have really thrived off that energy.
You guys are going to be on the road for a little while. What will be the team's, I guess, mentality as far as sort of getting back
Yeah.
to the top of the CAA?
Yeah. I think Bryson said it well. We come to work with a next play mentality. Got a next opportunity. Hey, we got to step up. We got to prepare. I say it often. No one feels sorry for you. So you just got to come to work, prepare yourself mentally and physically, and then we have to go try to do something special on the road and do it. Being connected. It's a tall task in front of us, but every time you step on the floor in CAA conference play, it's a tall task. So our guys we got good kids, we have character in that locker room, and we're close. So again, we're just a couple possessions here or there. If we can clean up, will make a big difference for us.
Casper close to coming back?
Yeah. I mean, you saw he was out of the boot today. He's kind of in both his shoes. So, still day to day, and obviously we miss him. We miss his toughness and physicality and experience. But it gives some opportunity to other guys. And I thought Eker came in today and affected the game in a really positive way. Made a 3, got offensive rebound. So again, there's opportunities there. And obviously, Ned Hull has stepped up for us in a big way while Casper's been out. So again, hopefully we get Casper back soon, and some of these other guys that have been playing well can continue to up their game.
Even with or without Casper, it seems like some of these guys are capable of giving you good stretches, but maybe not just long enough stretches. Is that kind of what it seems like?
Yeah. I mean, Eker's a redshirt freshman, and Ned, redshirt sophomore, so still some younger guys. But again, guys were ready to step up. I loved what Isaac Harold did today. It's unfortunate that we really couldn't celebrate that type of effort because he's such a good kid. He's so unselfish. So when he has an opportunity to step up and make 5 threes for us and get downhill, get to the rim, he just did so many really good things. And coming off a double-figure rebound game against Hampton, against one of the leading rebounders in the country. So he's really been playing well for us and stepping up in a big way, which we're going to need down the stretch.
Last one here.
For Harold, you have the game that he had. What will be the most important aspects as far as him continuing to build off of that?
Yeah, I think it's playing with confidence and trusting himself. We've seen Isaac in the past, when he's really playing with that confidence. We believe in him. His teammates believe in him. As long as he believes in himself and again, looks for his opportunities without forcing it, which, again, I thought he did a good job today kind of getting it within the flow of our offense. So he'll continue to improve and work and love what he's doing.